Hi everyone, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and as you can see today I've wanted to do the wheelbarrow for such a long time, and I finally bit the bullet and bought myself a wheelbarrow set. But I bought mine without the material. If you're doing the material, the follow along is very similar, but I'll keep updating you with the difference. So, as you all know, I'm a major Pinflair fan, especially the cartonnage packs. Love them. You always get instructions with everything you're doing. The instructions tell you how to do it with material. I've done mine with card, and I'll show you. I've got a set of card packs from the Pinflair eBay site. I'll put the link in the details and along the bottom, but you get really good deals. So I got all this paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I thought it was 10 packs, and they're all double-sided, but in each pack it's all the same sheet, so you get a lot of the same sheet, which is something that is always frustrating, isn't it? There's some Christmas ones, there's all different kinds of ones, and they're all double-sided, and they are papers. I would say they're about 150, 180, somewhere around there. They are lovely papers, so you get all that. I'm hoping they've still got some on there, but I'll be honest, at the moment anything that goes on there seems to go straight off, because people have cottoned on that they do great deals there. So I got these, and I used this one for the inside and this side for the outside, so that I've got a wooden looking wheelbarrow. That was the idea I wanted. So anyway, I've used papers because I like to. So you just follow along, and you're going to cover one side. With the material, you would cut around a little bit bigger so that you can fold it over and it covers the edges. You can't really do that with the card. I tried to do it on the Christmas tree, and it makes it a bit too bulky. Although the paper's not too thick, I wasn't sure about doing it. So I didn't. I've left the edges, but we can work on that later on. So I've covered all of mine. Just you get 2 bits like this, apologies. 2 long bits and 2 short bits. So they're the ends and they're the sides. And I've just covered them on one side and the bottom, so it's just 4 bits. Equally for the inside, you get exactly the same, like that. So that's my inside. I've also done the wheel at the end, this one. I've done that with the same card, and then you get your supports, and you got 4 of them, so 2 and 2. And what we're going to do with these, and this is the support kind of bracket, if you like. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick these together. Oh, God. I've done it, haven't I? I've gone and done it. Okay, we'll fix that after. So when you're putting your stuff on this, you need to make sure that you're doing one side and the other, so that they'll stick together like that, and both will be on the outside. See, I like making these mistakes sometimes so that I can show you. I've wasted a little bit of paper there, and I'm going to have to do it for both of them. So I'm going to have to stick them together and put the paper again that side. Now I just wanted to show you cutting. Let me get in close. Cutting around this bit is very, very difficult. So what I'm going to do, I have a sandpaper, and I'm going to sand it down so that it's smooth. But I'll do that at the end when I've stuck everything together. I think it will work better if I do together along the smooth bit. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is stick these together. So I've covered it all already. The inners are the thin wood, or cartonage, sorry, and the outer bit is a lot thicker. So let's get going. Oh, I know now that everything has to be on the outside, not the inside. So it says separate all the pieces. The first thing I would do is make sure you've got all the bits you need before you start. So like I said, you've got 2 sides, 2 ends and a bottom. The same for this, 2 sides, 2 ends and a bottom. You've got 2 wheels that you're going to stick together. You've got 4 supports. They're the ones that you really need to mark and make sure you're laying the right way and not do what I do. But hey, I make the mistakes and that way you don't have to. Yeah, we'll sort that out after. And then you've got the 2, it's kind of to keep the support, keep the 2 legs coming out so it wedges in. Yeah, so it says if you've worked out which way you need it, put crosses on the other side so you know where not to put it. And there's me thinking, oh, I've done plenty, I know what I'm doing, and I got it wrong. So there you go. So glue them all to your card, tissue, material, whatever you're using. Paint, I don't know, if you're painting, do the painting. So the first thing it says is take the wheels and glue them together. So I've got my glue ready. I've got both the tub and the the tube. So I'm just going to use the little, they do a pack of 3 of these, and I'll tell you what, they're, for me, let me just get the bigger one so I can show you. You get 3, and for doing the bigger projects it's a lifesaver, but also it's just so much quicker. But for the wheels I'm going to use the little one, and they're really sturdy, and once the glue has dried on it after you've finished, it just peels off and off you go again. So remember, not too much glue. If you use too much it's kind of worse. The less you use the better. So Pinflair says, or Christine says, make sure it's not white, and that's the perfect. So we're going to stick them together. Now see, because it's paper, you can see the card there. But there are so many ways of getting rid of that. We'll wait till it's dry. So I use the bigger pegs because I think they hold a much better. Right, it won't take long to dry anyway, so we'll leave that to dry. And then it says you need to take the 2 supports. So stick these together. But you'll be doing it the right way, you won't be doing it my way. Thank God it's only paper. I would have been gutted if I'd wasted material like that. So again, I'm just going to use some pegs to make sure the ends stick. Okay, let's move that out of the way and then glue the rectangles together. So the normal way to do it would be I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's very windy here today. So you would have each piece on the outside with them glued together. But I've done these wheelbarrow supports the wrong way round. Okay, so that's that, and then it says okay, so what it's saying is you put these together before. So it's not normally like that, but I'm going to do what it says and not try and be smart again. Normally you do the inner, you do that outer and then stick the inside in, so okay, I just wanted to stop for a second and explain. I have really royally screwed up on the supports. As you can see, the outside one is the one that I missed, and that's a really bad mistake. So please, before you put any on there, make sure by maybe putting it together like that to see that you are doing the right sides, because I really have messed up. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway just to be sure. So when I say like this has got to be stuck so that it bends with these two. I think it goes by the legs, like that. But what I would do is make sure that this on the wheel is stuck first, because mine's coming undone. So I think I'll wait. Be patient. Let it stick properly before you try and mess with it. Okay, now I will continue with these two. They're different sizes as well, are they? Oh, they are. Oh, I've done that again. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, I've done it again. Okay, I had to go away because I realised a few things. First of all, these are not shaped symmetrically. So the reason I've still got glue on is because I had to back the other side and do it again, because the other way round it doesn't fit, if you get me. And also something else I didn't realise was that these two sides are different sizes. Can you see? So when you are putting your bits together, please make sure that you are, whatever you're using, material, card, tissue, whatever it is, that you are doing the correct sides to match the inside to the outside, because this side and this side is not symmetrical, same as this. This one comes at a deeper angle than this side, so these bits of wood will only go one way. So my mistake, and I've put it right. I've also put right this one where I done the ends at the I done it the wrong way round as well. The support goes in there where the legs stand. So that is your wheelbase all done, all stuck together, all ready to go. There we go. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Anyway, so now we've put all the parts together, the inside to the outside. Now all it takes is putting the box itself together. Now what the instructions say is assemble the cart by sticking the four sides together first, then glue it to the base. So before you go crazy, make sure you got the right side. Like, see here, let me just show you. There is a gap at the top. That means it's not this side I need, it's this side, because they match perfectly. And also, if you have a look at the base, the sides are the same length, so you know that it's this bit that sticks on the inside of the side. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. So we need to glue these bits along here. If you've got paper running over, this is my sandpaper thing, and all I'm going to do, I was going to do it over the side, so but that means you can't see. I don't want to get it in the glue. It doesn't take much, but it just makes the paper down to the same size, so it's flat. That's all it takes, so the paper doesn't get in the way of the bits gluing together. Because you need glue all along there. It was the smaller side to smaller side, wasn't it? material, you see these top bits and the side bits there, they wouldn't show because you'd have covered it. So there are many ways around it. You could colour, you could ribbon, you could ink it, paint it, do the strips of paper down it. You know, there are many, many, many ways to get around that. Looks like I haven't done a very good job. I don't think I've been using enough glue. I'm so worried about using too much that sometimes it goes the other way and I don't use enough. I'm just going to do that for a little while. I think everything else is finally stuck. Because then what we're going to do is just glue it to this base. Now, as you can see, that paper's in a right old state up here, so we are definitely going to sand that a little bit. I was going to do it before, but I'd mucked around with it so much to get it sorted, I wanted to leave it for a little while. All it does is make sure you've got an even surface instead of uneven. As you see, it doesn't take long, but it just gives a better chance of gluing and everything. Okay, now before I stick it on, I just want to show you something. I bought these ribbons from Pinflair. I bought a bag of these. They're lovely, like super, we'll use that. And what I thought I would do, because it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of ribbed. Like a rib effect. I thought if I put it round the tyre and stick it down, it hides that card and possibly might make it look a bit like a tyre. So I'm going to do that. I need to cut it about there. One of the great deals I get from the weekend yard sales they do. Honestly, if you haven't had one, you need to give it a go. So I'm just going to stick it with bookbinding glue, you know. Bookbinding glue sticks everything. I'm going to have to, can't believe I didn't do that. Okay, so we're just going to put the glue round. I'm going to do half and half. I don't want to. Don't know where I've put my little one. So the join we can put in the middle there and it won't be seen. And we're just going to put it round there. Again, you can use anything you got in your stash. I have endless ribbons and any kind of ornaments like that. But I just, I saw these and I was like, yes. There we go. And it just gives it a nice finish. And then all we've got to do is stick this onto this. I think maybe that way round. Don't know, does it matter? What does the picture look like? Oh, the picture's the other way. Okay, so the longer bit, oh no, that's right, yeah. The longer bit goes at the front and the shorter bit goes at the back by the looks of things. So we need to turn it, no, we need to turn this. It's going to be easier to glue that, isn't it? So how far does it go up? Just past the legs. Okay. So we've got to glue here and then go all the way down to just before the wheel. I love the ideas Christine says of putting barbecue condiments in there. And the thing is, if you want to do more than one for the condiments, say you have big family barbecues, she doesn't mind you like doing a template of it and making it again yourself out of something. So, and that's very kind and generous of her, I think, because there's not many that will allow you to do that. Make sure you try and centre it. Actually, what we're going to do is that way round, I think, because then you can see you're centering it. Okay. So let's get rid of them. It's stuck down now on its piece, so there we go, you can see. Now we've done the wheel, so now it's your heart's content to what you want to do it with. What I think I might actually use the same similar ribbons to do the edging. I'm not sure yet though, because I also have this big, let's see if I can show you it. There. Big bag of little sparkly bits, or there's one with little flowers. Again, it depends what your alright, there's all different colours in there. I just grabbed the top one. So you could do like pretty flowers. These are bigger ones with gems on, or a bit of lace. That part will be totally up to you and what you use it for. I actually want to put it on my windowsill and put a couple of herb plants in there. That's my idea. If you have little bits like this, can you see where it's coming unstuck? Because I haven't done a great job of gluing it together. Don't worry, you can go back to it and just stick a bit of glue, either with this or with the glue it and just squeeze some down, whatever. I'm just going to tidy up the glue there and then peg it for a little while and it'll be fine. Like I've done here, it's now okay. And that is your wheelbarrow done. I hope you like my version of it with the papers. I love these papers, again, from Pinflair. The eBay site, that one, though. I don't know if she'll have them at the yard sale at the weekend, but always look out on eBay. I hope she's still got some anyway. I don't know, but that's my finished wheelbarrow. Well, I just have to put some stuff around there. I really like that ribbon, actually. I might use some of that. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.